Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see, the Coyotes taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Coyotes offense takes the field. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
The offense set for a first down play. The give out of the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Coyotes come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
And the Coyotes will bring the punt team onto the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Kentucky's offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He'll come out throwing on first down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball, too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job ringing it.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Not a chance. Missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. That 43-yard field goal attempt was well within his range, but he misfired, and they'll turn the ball over. 10 at the 26. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Coyotes want to crank the tempo. Quick pass on the jet motion. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to escape and get it himself. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Coyotes are moving quickly down the field.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out.
And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Dingoes!
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can... Makes the catch down the right side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Using the quick game. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, the inside give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Coyotes are in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Wilkerson. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack. Their 3rd sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
He's going for the big play. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs.
And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. This is field position that you dream of. Yeah, I'll take it on the 2. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dingoes!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
14, Kentucky, 0.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick it away.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent,
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 25. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's going to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They're just about ready to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Coyotes racing to the line in a hurry-up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Coyotes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce.
Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd down after that incompletion. They'll give it to the back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quick tempo here for the offense. Right back to the well. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Coyotes in the hurry-up. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
The Coyotes have their offense in high gear. Hand off from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Gives it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The give to the back. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Wildcats have it for the 1st and 10.
But with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the 1st down himself. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job of the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Feeling some heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Kentucky trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Still on his feet at the 45. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Dingo!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong.
He lets one fly deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Coyotes want to pick up the tempo. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Jumped on top of the pile. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, and right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Encroachment. Defense.
The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground. There's not much to lose this close to the end zone. Thanks to that penalty, a little closer to the goal line, but it is still 3rd and goal. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Dingoes! And the punishment has been extended.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A tantalizing top 15 showdown today, and we've got an update. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Fires one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
When you play zone coverage, everybody drops back. Everybody has eyes on the quarterbacks. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw, great game.
Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Kentucky going quickly. Looking to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
They keep attacking through the air. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He gets a block. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. Got a man. It's Wilcox. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Kentucky right back to the line.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed in the open.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kentucky, 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Now they'll try the right side. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Beal. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Coyotes will punt this one away. He'll bring it back. It's White. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, David.
Yeah.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. The Wildcats will hustle to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker. You can tell. Locked in on the quarterback. Chases him down. Gets to him. Not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle. Gets him.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I think if if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Getting some heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. No huddle offense to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Motion from the offense. The play action fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that pass picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Reads it, fires complete. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. On second down, he'll let it fly. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Right down the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback checking the play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Threw a pick last time. Almost threw another one. But you know what? I like the fact that this dude has no conscience.
none. Arm arrogance, right? He's going to spin the...
He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Coming after it. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Running to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
I tell you what, these are so frustrating, right? He drops back, it's a pass, he wants to throw the football, but when he starts scrambling, these are those chances where you get those chase down poke outs or hit the QB as hard as you can to try to force a fumble. You got to do something to get the offense the football back.
And the Coyotes will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Dingoes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to go up top. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to pass. And the quarterback caught up to at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.